Curtis coming at you from Ace Bread Studios, once again covering the 2021 NFL season. We Fin fans, we had a bye week. We had an easy game coming, ready to use the Jets as a stepping stone to Titans, Saints, and the Patriots, and then things changed fast. C word came to town. We got players coming, we got players going. Ahmed and Gaskin and Phillips, they were out. Now they're back in. Well, not Phillips. Gaskin and Ahmed are back. Holland, he got a midweek. He's not showing. He's not going to be seen this week. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, Waddle knocked out. And I don't think Fin fans realize how devastating this is. Obviously, Waddle's the most talented player on offense. And Holland, you could say, is playing the best out of anybody on defense. And allows the defense to play that pressure look, that by being a single high safety. Both of them are pulled out. Now, the bye week, one of the two advantages of the bye week, one is your body rests. 1 week off from being in the car wreck, and you get to heal from all the how many car wrecks you had before this. But the other one is game planning. You go into the bye week, and you pretty much have a general idea what players you're going to have going into your next game. You can study that other team, build your game plan, take your time, breathe. And now the Dolphins, as of yesterday and then earlier in this week, found that their game plans basically got screwed hard. Jason McCourty's no longer active. He's on IR. He was one of our players able to play the free safety, that single high safety. And Holland obviously took over and is playing one of the best at his job in the league right now. And he's gone. And there's really nobody to fill their shoes. I mean, maybe Coleman. I've seen him drop deep a couple of times, but I don't feel comfortable with him. Will Park, I guess his name is, some guy they signed. Red Wine, no, sirree. I mean, maybe Rowe. Brandon Jones, he's a strong safety. I don't see him playing. I don't think he's fast enough. He's smart, but maybe they can scheme ways around it. But this defense is going to have to adjust and maybe not play the way we're used to seeing it the last couple of weeks without Holland and McCourty. This means we could see more zone looks. This totally changes the game plan for the defensive coordinators. And on offense, we have the three OCs who have gotten better, but they're green, they're raw, they have a hard time really adjusting in-game, and now Waddle's going to be out. You got Albert, you got Parker, you got Gesicki, you got Hollands, you got Williams. None of them are Waddle. Everything goes through Waddle. Waddle and two are very well connected. This changes a lot of the way things look and the way we can present our offense. Now, good news for the Dolphins. I've been watching their last matchup with the Jets. Dieter is going to be here. As I said, Ahmed and Gaskin are back. And that's a big help, Gaskin had a pretty good game last time. I think it was 23 carries, 89 yards, 3.9 yards per carry. And he had some good catches, big, nice touchdown reception. And if you watch the Jets over the last couple of weeks, running, the way you blow the Jets out, we always had the Jets, they suck. The way you blow them out is running on them. Saints with Kamara and Taysom Hill put about 200 on the Jets. Week before that, Philly did the same thing. This is how you blow out the Jets because their linebacking core is decimated and not really talented. But we can't do that, folks, even with Dieter. Dieter will definitely help in the pass blocking. And he does help when he doubles, but he's not a single blocker. He's not going to help really in a run game. And he's not elite in the pass blocking. So this means we're going to have to go back to Eichenberg and Jackson doubling somebody. And then probably Hunt and Davis doubling somebody else. Because Quinnen Williams, he's a force. And Fukalasi, or whatever his name is, plays next to him. He's pretty solid player. And then there's they got our old guy Shaq Lawson. He's not an elite pass rusher, but he's tough on the edge and against run defense. And then I was hoping that John Franklin Myers, who was injured, I was like, oh man, we lost a lot of guys. I don't really hope for guys to get injured and not show up, but I was hoping this time he's going to show, and he's very potent, both in a run and pass attack. And this offensive line is the 45th best offensive line in football for a reason. They're terrible people. They're terrible. Last time we played the Jets, we were in 12 personnel, which means 2 tight ends. Quite often we had 5 offensive linemen, a tight end, and a running back blocking. The other tight end would go off for a pass. Sometimes we'd have 2 tight ends and the running back, and we were still giving up lots of pressure on Tua. Tua was pressured a lot of the day, even running 12 personnel 82% of the time. And that's why some people say, well, look at the stats. All those stats that you're going to give me on offensive line, they are pretty much dismissed by the fact that we run 12 personnel 2 to 3 times more than the NFL average because we can't block. We can't pass block. We can't run block. And this Jets team, their secondary is, they lost Mays, which that hurt, but their linebacking core is not good. And we can't really take advantage of that because we can't block well enough to really run. Now, maybe it will happen. I don't know. This is going to make this game very, very difficult. Now, last time we had Flacco. This time we're going to have Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's been playing okay. He's not playing as bad as people say. He's starting to figure it out, but he's got a big arm. And without a real free safety over there, one mistake could be a big touchdown. This kid's got an arm, he's got mobility, and he's starting to find a way, and he's getting Michael Carter back. And this Jets offensive line is pretty good. They're pretty good without Becton. Now, Fant, the left tackle, looks like he's going to be out. That's good news for us. But I still think Michael Carter is just a very sudden and dangerous player. And he got knocked out like a quarter and a half into the last time we played him. But he'll be here. He's ready to go. He's rested. He's healthy. And he's going to work behind this offensive line. So this is going to make for a tough out for Miami to get to the Jets. We're going to see what happens as far as offense. Can Tua work with Parker and work with Gesicki and Holland and find all the ways? I don't know. If you go back and watch the tape of the last game, it wasn't as easy a win as you thought. It was 24-17, and we had that big Holland touchdown. That was a big play, the big play to Holland. And then we had the Flacco fumble on the goal line when they're ready to score. That changes the whole pace of the game, the way it kind of played out. You don't really expect those every week. So this game is going to be very, very competitive. Good news for us. Like I said, Fant's out. I'd be a lot more concerned if he was in. But if you did, I didn't know. I was looking at the stats. Vincent Beagle made his appearance last week. He had 4 snaps and played pretty good. He's going to be back. He's going to help. If you remember, that Jets game is where Baker started getting his demotion because he is awful in run stop. He gets consumed by blockers, and now he's gone to the edge, and he's kind of been pulled out from the middle. They got Calvin Munson back from the practice squad because he's good stopping a run. I like Duke Riley. I think he's a good linebacker. He's good against the run. Edwards is good when he shoots, but he can't take a block either. But having Vincent Beagle back and having Fant out, I think that could be the major piece to turn it our way, unless the lack of the free safety gives up some big plays. But this is going to be a very tight, very exciting game. And if and when the Dolphins win, this is a good win because they have had so much extra adversity, both for the staff and the players. And if we lose, all those nice media guys who said, Flores is a good coach, this defense could do anything, and Tua is on his way, they're going to flip the script, and it's going to go right back. So keep your head on a swivel, however it goes. If it's going to be good for us. If not, just be ready for the media whiplash. Keep your eyes open. Should be interesting. So I'm hoping for a Dolphins win. I really am. 6 in a row would be nice. Really want to go into these last 3 games with intensity of, hey, man, we can do this. But if not, just remember how screwed this team is going into this game. So anyway, this is Curtis saying thank you for staying to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is a good game. This is a good game to watch. I'm really excited for it. Subscribes and likes help us with the Google overlords. Keeps us in business. I appreciate that. I'm enjoying what I'm doing here, and Google overlords are happy, and I'm staying in business, then I am too. So anyway, get ready for one. I'm a little nervous, a little excited. This is going to be a rough one, guys. So anyway, go Fins. This is Curtis saying, catch you next time. Be well and get your popcorn. Start building your own online sportsbook today by getting signed up with acebread.com service that'll allow you to book action on sports from all around the world.